And they only lost 6 all year, the Trailblazers, in the regular season. Now the Pistons have inflicted 3 losses, or 2 losses in this series, trying to make it 3. Edwards and Duckworth jumping, controlled by the Trailblazers.
Well, let's see if they'll establish something down inside low early.
Duckworth, that's exactly what they're doing, and he puts the Blazers in front.
We've got to keep Duckworth happy in the early part of the game, Dick. He has the ability to get off, get the double team, and then hit the outside shooting.
Here's James Edwards. The Pistons like to get him early, but Lane Beer hits from outside to tie the score. Play each other. Kersey. He's having a terrific series, coming off a 33-point game.
5 times. He's definitely established himself at that small forward position as something to worry about.
Dumar's in the crowd, double team. Thomas is open. Here's Aguirre trying to get the shooting eye and hits a 3, his 4th of the series. And the Pistons minutes elapsed in period 1 of game number 5. Porter feeds Drexler. Percy and Drexler, a 2-man gang in game number 4 of the Porter.
Well, in the early going, Porter has been able to...
Not the full one we saw the other night that helped bring him back. Edwards fouled, and the basket will count as well.
Stand up and follow through.
Duckworth. And Lane Beer makes a fine steal on the pass. That's the 3rd turnover. Isaiah Thomas. And it goes through. So Isaiah gives the Pistons a 2-point lead. Shooting is good for both sides. Here's the trap. Aguirre was doubling Porter. Porter hits a 3.
Protect the basketball a little bit better than what we're seeing in the early going.
Now Edwards is on Duckworth.
Nice.
Great move. You wonder why he can't do that every time down.
Well, you know, they're not double. Everything has been below the foul line.
Portland's out-rebounded Detroit 7-1. They've been out-rebounded, the Blazers have, in this series overall. Drexler from the corner. Drexler has 5, Duckworth 4.
That's such a tough shot to block because Clyde gets up so high and then he has the ability.
Detroit has missed its last 5 shots from the field, trailing by 5. Thomas from the corner.
Oh.
Remember the corner shot the other night that gave them the lead for good, huh?
Well, they're changing up right now. They're having Joe Dumars run the point. Matches up with Isaiah.
An underrated defender, according to Rick Adelman. By the way, Porter now has 4 3-point baskets, including tonight. 9 on the shot clock. Edwards working against Duckworth, does it beautifully, working baseline.
Well, we've seen both.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the first period. Oh, Thomas all the way in. Beautiful play by Isaiah. He's got 6.
Isaiah has run a stubble point line and both times blew by the defender.
Off the hands of Drexler, another turnover.
Look out here.
Thomas releasing.
Oh,
and it's now 17-16, the Pistons. Isaiah picking up where he left off. Buck Williams, who really needs a good game to come up to the level, powers in.
2-2-1. It looks like a little half-court trap. All they're trying to do is get Detroit out of their sets. Excuse me. See, pick-and-roll basketball here.
Sally rolling to the hoop, nothing doing. Thomas scoops it, and he's getting a lot of those rim shots that finally drop.
But he's the best. He's the smallest guy in this game. Sally and Rodman around the break, and they're trying to handle the basketball, you know, and end up with a jump shot with still 20 seconds on the shot clock. That's to their advantage.
Here's Cooper, right to the key. Cooper has scored only 7 points in 4 games.
Yeah, but throughout his career, 11-year veteran, he's known for his shot blocking and rebounds, but he has always been able to hit the jump shot at the top, over the top of him, or maybe push for an offensive foul.
Cliff Robinson, the rookie and the 2nd-round pick from Connecticut, replaces Buck Williams, who goes out with 2 fouls. Under a minute to go, 14 on the shot clock for the Pistons. Thomas will fire for a 3 and hit it. And Isaiah Thomas now with 13 points in the first quarter. Now Detroit can.
See, they had that loose ball with 17 seconds to go. You should help for the last shot.
Isaiah Thomas off the glass, and Detroit
time on movement coming across into the low post area. Vinny just cannot play him down in there, like right here.
We'll see how many times now they triple teamed him, leaving Danny Young open for a three, and he burns them.
See, this is a team that relies on catching the pass in the low post and pitching it out for
Edwards has it knocked away. Here's a 3-on-2 break. Cooper.
Great block.
Kersey finally puts it in after Vinny Johnson made a great block on Cooper.
What a play by Vinny.
Scored the first 5 points of this quarter.
Now keep an eye to the right of your screen here as Cooper goes down. Watch Vinny Johnson. Look at that shot. The ball did not get up above the rim. And here's good follow to the front of the rim.
Sally to Edwards. Doesn't know the clock is running out. But an offensive board by Isaiah Thomas. Here's Edwards.
He's getting his hands on a lot of balls.
You're right, he's looking the best he's looked in this final. Thomas for three. Does he have it? Isaiah Thomas, 18 points already for Thomas.
Good
left knee as he limped off before. He left the game without scoring. Terry Porter is checked back in for the Blazers. He'll be the off guard now because Young is the guard. Pick and roll perfection by the Pistons there with Edwards.
See, the Pistons are well right now. They're making the pass, but the guy who is rolling is going right to the front of the rim to make himself available.
Duckworth came in the game along with Porter. Open, good touch for Duckworth, and he delivers again.
For dunks, and they're 0 for 5. You know, they could be out in front of this ballgame.
Thomas off a screen.
Wow,
he is on fire. 20 points already for Thomas, coming off a 32-point game. He scored 30. Intercepts it. Edwards has it. Young, by the way, banged his knee. They expected he'll be back. Posting up is Edwards against Duckworth. James Edwards. Rodman with a follow-up. Tipped up again, Sally, I believe. Or is it Rodman? I thought Sally.
They've got to do a better job passing him the ball. Now here's the shot as it goes. Watch Sally come into your screen. Rodman first, and now Sally. They keep it alive, and then he
scores 20, replaced by Dumars. And Buck Williams is back for Portland. Buck is playing with 2 personals, by the way. Dumars trying to stay with Porter. Duckworth. Buck Williams with another offensive rebound. Duckworth ducking in again as he did on the other side against Edwards.
Well, see, Edwards is determined to block his shot.
Nice. Vinny Johnson, hard off the glass. Detroit had a mismatch going there because they had a guard on Lane Beer. Rodman on Duckworth. Good basket. Duckworth now with 10 points to lead the Blazers.
He has an excellent game from 15. They're running Vinny Johnson down on the baseline.
But Kersey is guarding him and just denying him all the way. Sally hits the jumper. He'll still keep going to it.
Well, you know, he likes that little corner. They should do is make him put the ball down on the floor.
Rodman picks up Porter on the switch. Here's Duckworth. He's been hot from there and remains so with 12 points.
The reason why he keeps opening up is that Bill Laimbeer.
Now Buck Williams, who's even bigger than that, throws the ball away to Porter.
Good anticipation because they know that Detroit loves to swing the ball to the opposite corner.
Here's Duckworth. He's been hitting this shot all night. Misses, but Kersey is there for the putback. One of the few they've gotten that way.
Yeah, but you see, you must be encouraged. They're working so hard. They're getting the opportunities. The shots will fall. And when you're coaching, that's what you tell your team. Keep working this hard. Good things will happen for us.
Joe Dumars misses. Lane Beer puts it back on the weak side. And again, it's a 4-point Detroit lead. Portland trying to up-tempo because right now the score is more to Detroit's liking. Pick and roll Duckworth against Dumars, the guard, and he's got it. 14 for Duck.
I love his game tonight. He is really aggressive with the
rebound by Drexler. Thomas missed badly. Here's Clyde, gliding all the way in. High score.
Available for them. Anytime they attack and attack strong, they're scoring.
Dumars, the basket will count and a foul, and Joe Dumars with his first points of the game, and it comes at a big time for the Pistons, who saw their 6-point lead evaporate.
See, now keep an eye on the baseline. You'll see Drexler trying to fight through the pick. There it is, and Drexler just pushes Mark Aguirre.
Drexler's first the Portland Trailblazers, who missed a lot of layups inside. He missed one.
You're Portland, you like to see more movement. You like to see people go strong to the hole.
Dumars picking up Porter on the switch. The basket by Duckworth in the foul. He's now 8 for 12 from the field.
See, the big thing, Dick, is every time that they beat Detroit off the dribble, they've been able to hit the pass. Now you'll see right here. Now watch the Detroit defense come. Now you see he's picking out Duckworth very easily.
Duckworth with 17 points.
Now, this is the first time we've seen the full court press. A 1-2.
Lane Beer from the corner, and yesterday in practice, that's all the Pistons, just like it was the first day of practice for a high school or college team.
Well, they know that the corner shot is open, Dick, and then also if it's not there, get the ball into the middle and look for the layups.
Williams inside. 4 points for Buck Williams, who's playing with 3. Foul.
Coming over and cutting Isaiah off and taking the offensive charge.
Lane Beer and Isaiah each with 3, and Duckworth stays red hot. 19 points, matches his season high.
Of the year, Terry Porter is excellent at that, and let's face it, without those shots, they never would have survived round 2, never mind round 3.
McGuire hits, but of course, round 3 is Detroit, and it's a little tougher than the teams they play. Round 4 is Detroit, tougher than what they played early. 1-point lead, Pistons. Williams with a great pick on Thomas. Great pass, Porter to Buck Williams.
Beautiful pass. When you make the catch down inside, gather yourself so you can... Now here you have a pick and roll situation. Here's a good pick on Isaiah by Buck. Now, as Buck Williams goes to the glass, look at the delivery. There's your pass. Isaiah behind him. Gathered. Strong move by Buck.
Second foul on Terry Porter, though. With the Blazers with 6:15 to go in the third.
See, we're having very poor passing to post people who are open. We're getting an awful lot of turnovers on the initial pass.
Porter has hit 3s and hits another one. That's his 3rd of this game. 13 points for Terry, who's been a little quiet.
That was an excellent shot by Duckworth and follow-up to keep the ball alive.
Portland's been a little cold lately from the field. Drexler takes care of that. They have missed 5 in a row.
See, we have not seen that explosion from the side area. That time he just made up his mind to take
Johnson and Sally in there now.
Now you see Drexler come off of the first pick, second pick. That's what we mean by stagger. Look at that step.
Detroit starting guards have outscored Portland by 1. Vinnie Johnson will come in along with Sally at the next dead ball. 6 on the shot clock. Ball knocked away. Thomas fires a desperation 3, and what do you know, hits another one, and that is his 3rd of the game.
Are concerned with a lot of sweat that has happened right in the red area in the lane.
Sally on Drexler. Basket good and a foul. What an explosion there.
That's his game, Dick. Anytime he puts it down and attacks, even if you are with him, he has the ability to get so high up in the air. Now watch how he plays this glass. Look at that. He came right up underneath. Even if Sally... How about this? Now just watch. Watch how he takes a Spider-Man off the dribble. How about this elevation? Look at the distance. Bam. Beautiful.
Of the Trailblazers.
It's always nice to watch an offensive player read the defense perfectly and then execute.
See how Detroit responds to this challenge. Thomas hits a jumper. 27 points now for Isaiah. Porter with a quick 3. He's got it. Oh, yes.
They're working hard to get Porter open.
He's open. Hits another. That's a 2-point shot. It's 19 in the game. He and Duckworth lead the Blazers.
Well, you know, Dick, this is the best that we have seen on that shot.
Joe Dumars with a stutter going in, blocked inside. Edwards follows up.
Now that's the way to get a second shot opportunity.
I think he's really aggressive. Well, you pointed out, Porter misses a three. Young.
He didn't like the call. He wanted a continuation. But you're happy with Edwards because he's not contented with the fadeaway jumper.
Vinnie Johnson hits his first field goal of the game after missing Lane Beer. He's got 15 rebounds, matching his first game high.
See, Kersey's got to get back.
Vinnie Johnson hits another one, and if he gets cooking, Rick Adelman's got deep problems.
See, you can't lose your concentration.
Vinnie Johnson gets his own rebound. 3 in a row for Vinnie Johnson, and the lead is cut to 1 now.
When he releases the shot. See, Detroit loves this tempo. They're very methodical offensively. They'll run the offense to death.
Terry Porter back in guarding Dumars. Dumars off the glass, another one of those shots. He got one with a second on.
Keep your eye on Dumars. Now this is very good defense. Here comes, now watch, boom. That is planned up high off the board.
That wasn't you, Joe. That was your dad that scored that basket. Tied at 79, pick and roll. Sally all alone.
If you're going to trap them, you must pick up the roll, guy. Not one Portland player was near him.
Double team, and Drexler's pass to Williams beat it.
In the last 3 to 4 minutes, holding Detroit to 1 shot.
Isaiah Thomas will come in. Next dead ball. Duckworth. A new playoff season high for Kevin Duckworth, 21.
It's nice to see because he was falling for the ball. It was a tough shot because Edwards was right up in his face.
3 minutes remaining and a 5-point lead for the Blazers. Vinnie Johnson. Sally stuffs it through, and it's down to 3.
Sally came from the corner. He was running hard. Blew right by everyone for that one.
Drexler working in. What a play by Drexler on a reverse.
What a beautiful play. You don't allow too many seconds to go off the shot clock.
Feed inside, knocked away by Kersey. Buck Williams. Timeout, Detroit. That's the 5 in there for Detroit. Drexler, Porter, Williams, Kersey, and Duckworth for the Trailblazers. Basket will count, and a foul by Vinnie Johnson. Duckworth. Rebound, Lane Beer. 16 rebounds for Lane Beer. That's the best he's had in any game in the finals. Look out, point lead. Vinnie Johnson hits the basket, and it's 90 to 88. 5 straight points by Vinnie.
Well, Chuck knows of who gets the spot.
Jump controlled by Isaiah Thomas. 21 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Tie score at 90-90. Crowd quieting now. 7-0 run here by Portland. By Detroit.
On this play is that Chuck Daly wants the ball in the hands of Isaiah. Let him create. He's the coach on the floor. Let's go back to Dick.
Thank you, James. Rodman will inbound. They are apparently not going to guard the inbounds passer Rodman. Here's Isaiah.
Well, they're going to run the clock all the way down. Now, everyone's on the baseline, so they're in a 1-4 set. That way, if Thomas beats his man, someone will have to pick him up. There's the pick out.
Vinnie Johnson with 1 second to go. His shot is good! With 7/10 of a second. Timeout, Portland.
That means if they're taken out high, Duckworth is down along the left side of the lane right now. So Detroit must be careful. They're not playing the guy out of bounds. They're not going to allow a long pass.
7/10 of a second. There's the shot, and the game's over, and the Pistons have won the World Championship. Back-to-back. Not only did the Pistons win their second straight NBA final and will be back here, but they did it by beating Portland 3 in a row on Portland's home court.
Isaiah Thomas was unanimously voted MVP. Isaiah, congratulations.
Thanks, Pat.
Is this one sweeter than the last one?
Oh, yeah, it's much sweeter because we had our work cut out for us. Everybody doubted us all.
Classy bunch indeed from Portland, a young team that will be heard from in the years to come. Dick and Hubie will be back with some wrap-up thoughts right after this.